Zahara is my life partner. It's someone that I intended to spend the rest of my life with. Um, when all this tragedy happened, I was we had just had lobola negotiations with her family. Is some lobola was paid, they acknowledged it, and we had an agreement for a certain amount that I needed to come back and sort of like finish. So unfortunately, that was not the case, since a week after she was admitted in the hospital, and almost for 3 weeks, and unfortunately she didn't make it.
Okay. Tell me, when was this? When was the lobola negotiations? And not a figure, but you paid a certain amount.
Yes.
That makes you now an official Mphonyana to the family. When was it? Like how far?
Look, the lobola negotiations took place on the 11th of November.
Okay.
At Kumlani settlement in the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
I sent a delegation of people, actually my uncles, and we had support from friends rally behind me and make sure that so yeah, and then on the 12th of November we traveled back to Mpumalanga, where I was going to introduce her to the rest of my family, and we had also a lobola celebration that took place on that day. Yes.
Now, this is a certain amount was paid.
Yes.
They accepted a certain amount
Yes.
of the payment, and they also allowed you to take Makoto home.
Yes.
For celebration. We saw a lot of beautiful pictures. We saw traditional pictures, and we also saw Western pictures of beautiful white dress, and it was so beautiful. What was that? Was when you went home, or it was a celebration that you had someone?
No, the lobola celebration that took place, like I mentioned, it was at home.
Okay.
Yes. And yeah, look, it was a beautiful day, if I can put it that way.
Tell me, sorry for cutting. Were friends there? The friends to Zahara were there to celebrate with her?
Due to the distance constraints, her sister Lunga accompanied her to come with her to Mpumalanga.
Okay.
Yes.
So the sister came?
Yes.
For the celebration?
Yes.
So the sister was there?
Yes.
To celebrate the lobola of her sister?
Yes.
But tell me, now it's shocking if it went to that extent. How do you feel you being excluded? We didn't see you participating in the funeral, even to say anything. The last time we saw you speaking, it was on the memorial service in Gauteng, if I believe.
Yes.
And from there, you in the Eastland, you did not have any opportunity. And also, I met you yesterday. You're standing outside there with your brothers, and what a great support you have. You've got such a wonderful, strong family. I met you there. You were outside, and I saw pictures online. You were sitting inside the crowd. How do you feel not being part of the funeral, the way you were supposed to be, and why you're not included?
Look, I have mixed feelings about it. Obviously, I'm not happy because I was robbed of the opportunity to pay tribute to someone I love dearly. the fact that I couldn't support her is what bothers me. Because remember, as much as the family can say things to garner public sympathy and all these things, I was there for her. When she was admitted in hospital, it was my medical aid that was utilized. You see, there were co-payments that needed to be made, and I had to oversee that as well. So it's really disappointing now that, first of all, it's a fact that I did pay Lobola. They know the truth. It's a fact. And it's also a fact that Zahara, when she was admitted in hospital, she was already registered on my medical aid. Because, I mean, look, it shows you the level of how we had advanced in our relationship. From the engagement to the Lobola, we started making plans of becoming husband and wife.
So tell me, she was now on medical aid.
Yes.
You do not want her to find herself in a public hospital.
Of course.
So she was on medical aid. These are plans that you guys have. What were your plans after this first Lobola, the finishing? When was the wedding? When was supposed to take place?
Look, the plans that we made entailed also to sort of like start a family. Yes. Obviously, if we are people who aspire to be parents, we wanted to sort of like have our own home. She was supposed to sell her house, and I sell one of my properties, and we get our own place. You know, that way I know that we can start our own family, and whatever stuff that we've worked for, we'll be building some sort of how do I put it? Whatever wealth that we gather together, like that's
okay. I'm sorry. Tell me, Mpho, what do you think this is all about? The fight between you and the family now. What is this all about? What do you think this is all about?
No, I can only speculate because look, perhaps they want to benefit from her estate. Perhaps they feel that it's too, whatever transpired between me and her, it's too soon for me to get involved in those affairs and whatever the case might be. But it's a very selfish approach, basically, like because it speaks to you. Everyone can see. They dragging me on social media. They're saying things. I saw a video recently done by her sisters accusing me of various atrocities, saying that I was running around with the board trying to claim her house or her things. And that time I was at home in Mpumalanga trying to draw some strength. You understand? And now you hear people, they say that the Lobola that I had for that day, it was too small. And they're not even mentioning it that it was small relative to what? What is small? What is small? So I don't understand their approach or what is the intention with all of this, because the agreement I had with my main partner is that we will benefit from whatever wealth that we accumulate together. Yes.
Let me ask you something. There's when there's global negotiation, there's papers and things that families write down.
Yes.
Did you guys write anything as families? The demands and the procedure, the way forward after the Lobola?
No, unfortunately, the that paper that needed to be signed by both families was not there.
Okay.
Because we did ask for it, and the answer that we got is once I come back with the outstanding 20,000, they will issue that letter.
Okay.
Yes.
If you are saying outstanding 20,000, then it means it was a huge amount being paid. I'm not pushing you to measure the amount, but I'm starting to feel that Zahara, she should wait a lot for Lobola. And if the remaining is 20, it means there's a very good amount that has been put on the ground. I feel that way.
Yeah.
Look, Mpho, we're about to finish. What is the way forward? And I'm not talking about you starting a new life. Did you ever communicated with the family recently? Did the family ever try to reach out to you? Did they ever say anything?
No, like I said, they never tried to reach out for me, and I could see that they were distancing themselves from me. Even if I tried to give support and show some dedication, they 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 didn't acknowledge all of that. And you see with these antiques, these stunts that they are pulling, they're accusing me of going to media houses, speaking to the papers, and saying various claims that are unfounded. And I feel that's unfair. You know, if you have a problem with me, you take the phone, you call me. You don't get frustrated by my silence, and you want to get me out of hiding, and you start saying bad things about me. So
Here's a camera. Zahara's family is watching. What are the few words that you'd like to share with them as the family of your, from a partner, or should I say your wife?
no, it's simple. I love them and I forgive them. That's all.
You love them and forgive them. This is Mpho, the partner, or should I say, the former partner to Usisi Zahara. We all know her as Ulolo, our great singer. May God bless this day and bless all of you watching us until we meet again. Bye bye.
There you have it, guys. This is the interview I've been waiting for the longest time. Hello, guys, and Banane. This is Lee. Welcome to my channel. So, this interview from Mpho Xaba, who is Zahara's husband, I've been waiting, for him to, do an interview and share his side of the story. Because we've heard from the Mtukani, the sisters, Abo sisters, Baga Zahara, which they lied. They lied, about so many things that we have witnessed, in the media. The Lobola happened, the Lobola celebration happened, and they said Mpho didn't pay Lobola, imali bekayiphethe beyincinci, and then they turned him back. But Mpho, there's no way, guys, in black cultures, there's no way you do Ilobola celebration without Ilobola being paid. So that was a lie, And then they also said he went to claim. First of all, he needed to be a beneficiary to claim things, and also they lied about a lot of. They said Mpho was in a relationship with Zahara for 3 months before he paid Lobola. I mean, he engaged her in March and then he paid Lobola in November. That's not 3 months. So, like, I don't know what in mathematics bayenze bafika phi esikolweni, but like you can just literally count months, in your hands. you know. So, and then Lumka was there at Ilobola celebration, Zahara, holding her hand. If you look at the video right now, she's the one holding her hand, you know, and wearing a white top. So for her to say, we don't recognize him, he didn't pay Lobola, as if there were no pictures of Lobola celebration, there were no videos of Lobola celebration. In fact, this video was too noisy, guys. Abantu bebalilizela la, the community around. You could tell it was well planned, you know. Another thing that stood out for me is the fact that Mpho decided ufaka uZahara ku-medical aid yakhe the minute makaqeda ukum-engage. Otherwise, there was no way ukuthi i-private hospital bezomthatha angekho ku-medical aid, you know, for especially a certain period of time. So yeah, this does show that this guy loved Zahara, but for them to ukumrobha nje ukuthi abe part of the funeral ngendlela right as a husband, that's all you could tell. That's all he was expecting, and that's all he wanted, you know. And another thing, this is what you would depress Zahara the most, is the fact that Umalume Mpho said Zahara was taking care of 18 family members, you know, as a group. This was the exact reason ebeyidepressa uZahara, besides uSibu ney'mali. The fact ukuthi uyazi ukuthi imali yakhe ihleli kubantu ngapha, she's got 18 mouths to feed. This is the reason she was depressed. So the story that baffles me even more is the fact that Mpho paid Lobola almost 80% of the Lobola, and he didn't get, they did not bring home the Lobola letter. Ubutsotsi lo baby yenziwa laphayana. Guys, ukuhamba ukubona. Anyway, guys, do let me know what you think down in the comment section. Please do like and subscribe to my channel.